Hi dear students, today we're going to start the paragraphs and our lesson is on the descriptive paragraph. Descriptive paragraphs are used to describe people, settings, let's say particular places. To describe correctly, you must have some background. Use adjectives, adverbs, use your imagination. Not all what you write is based on personal experience. Most of what you write must be based on imagination. You must have a lot of imagination, and at the writing stage, you must be very good at using writing techniques. Okay, so follow with me the steps of writing good descriptive paragraphs. The descriptive paragraph. In descriptive paragraphs, you are required to describe people, objects, places, and scenes. Your description may take the form of a personal impression or may be purely imaginary. Whatever the case, try to include interesting details. Macquarie University. Established in 1964, Macquarie University is still one of the largest and highly ranked universities in Sydney, which is celebrating its 56th anniversary this year, 2020 or 2020. This is what we call the topic sentence. From established until 2020. This sentence has the role of introducing the paragraph. And as you can see here at the beginning, we have some space. Every time you write a paragraph, you must keep some space before the first line. It is called indentation. Every paragraph must have indentation. Then you start developing your paragraph. You must use linking words. Here we have, firstly, concerning its location. We are going to talk about the location first. It is situated at the North Ryde Greenbelt, where the New South Wales government set aside 135 hectares for the institution. Also, after being a rural retreat on the city fringe, it has evolved nowadays into a campus with surroundings beyond recognition. In addition, North Ryde District has grown into an area of intensive occupation anchored by its vibrant and growing university. Secondly, as far as its planning is concerned, so as you can see in this paragraph, we have two parts in the development. We have firstly the location, secondly the planning. And in the first part we have linking words like also, in addition, and then later we're going to have besides, so, and moreover. We can change this addition, in addition, into moreover. So as not to have repetition. So, secondly, as far as its planning is concerned, the university is blessed with a spacious location which has enabled it to possess a careful planning enriched with attractive rural features. Besides, it has a pleasing balance between building and planting all over the campus. So it comprises multiple buildings and amphitheater blocks at the same time as an artificial lake, rocks, pebbles, and various native plants. Moreover, the emphasis on landscape in Macquarie has made of it an unforgettable place both to the locals and the visitors. Finally, thanks to its railway station, it has become the most readily accessible university in Sydney region, not to mention its great reputation, highly ranked teaching staff, scientific research teams, and an equally brilliant students' grades, educational achievements, right? Here also we can say as well as educational achievements. If you have a look at this paragraph again, so you'll see with me from the beginning, we have the topic sentence from established until 2020. Of course, there is a title. Whenever you are required to write a paragraph and you have some space here, you must put a title. Then we have in its planning the first section from firstly dealing with the location, and the second section from secondly dealing with the planning, and here at the end, starting from finally, we have the concluding sentence. So the concluding sentence ends the paragraph. Everything is put together as one block. We have one coherent paragraph. You don't need to go back to the line. You keep writing the lines one after another. Okay? So this is a good planning. Topic sentence, part A, location, part B, planning, and then finally the concluding sentence. Now let's move to exercise 1. We have to analyze this paragraph. So please have a look at the video. Stop it for a while to write down the correct answers. What is the function of the first line? What is the function of the last sentence, etc. So, the topic sentence is the right answer for number 1. It starts from established until the word 2020. Then the last sentence is the concluding sentence. Regarding the adjectives used, we have largest, highly ranked, etc. Adverbs, linking words. Please stop the video and write down the correct answers. Exercise 2, you have a scrambled paragraph. What is a scrambled paragraph? It's a paragraph where the sentences are not in the right order. Here you have the corrections. So the title is the family album, and then you have the order of the sentences, which start from after, I had, so, it contained, there, what attracted before, and the last one is I felt so happy, etc. So number 1 is the topic sentence, and number 9 is the concluding sentence. Exercise 3 is on punctuation. Here you have the correction. What is in red is what you should correct on your handbooks. Be careful with the commas, full stops, capital letters, the names of people, places, okay, like Canary Island, Cyprus, Mr. Heath, capital M and capital H, the I, the pronoun I, and of course the beginning of words like M, T, U, etc. Continue correcting the punctuations of sentences 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. What a wonderful trip in number 10. Exclamation mark is necessary. Are you sure we'll get there on time? Question mark is necessary. You have to be careful and add the right punctuation to your sentences whenever you write a paragraph. Otherwise, you will get a bad mark. Exercise 4. Some of the mistakes students make when they write is the bad use of articles. A, N, the, or nothing. Definite or indefinite. For example, Aristotle is a well-known Greek philosopher who studied tragedy and comedy. There is nothing before tragedy and nothing before comedy. Then in number 6 you have the Industrial Revolution. It is definite because Industrial Revolution is a historic event which we all know. Okay? It is definite. Industrial. You see, a serious disease, a system, a man, indefinite. But when you say the Industrial Revolution, the Second World War, the American Civil War, then you have to use the definite article, the. Please stop the video and write down the correct answers. The continuity here, 7 and 8. When you say Islam, you don't need to say the Islam or an Islam. No, nothing before religions. The same thing for Ramadan. So Ramadan is a sacred month for Muslims. You don't say the Ramadan, it's wrong. So whenever you have X, it means nothing. Neither an article which is definite or another which is indefinite. Now the adverbs of manner, like this. The Indian chief wisely signed a treaty. We joyfully celebrated her birthday. Jane Austen's heroines move gracefully, accidentally, carelessly, hurriedly. Please read these sentences silently. After that, you move to exercise 5. Writing. In this exercise, you're supposed to write a paragraph on your faculty, and you have to produce a coherent paragraph, look at the correct structure, indentation in the first line, a title, you have to find a title, a topic sentence, a concluding sentence, and correct linking words. Okay, so let's put it here so you can see it clearly. I really like my faculty. Similarly to most Moroccan faculties, mine is a new, modern, and multifunctional institute. This is the topic sentence because it introduces the paragraph. First of all, it has a well-organized architectural planning with a white painted administration at its entry, encompassing the deans and other staff's offices. Then you have also, while, etc. Secondly, moves to the second part of the paragraph. So the first one focuses on the architectural planning. The second one focuses on the departments and specialties. And then we have a third part which focuses on the students. So somehow you have a very clear plan. Here, topic sentence, Until Institute. First of all, we have the architectural design. Secondly, the departments. Thirdly, the students. And then finally here, the concluding sentence. Please read the paragraph by yourself. Read it twice or more to see clearly how a paragraph is correctly written. So this is a clear example of a descriptive paragraph where you are describing your faculty. In the test or exam, you might be required to describe your town, your district, a market, a garden, a place where you went picnicking. You must be very good at choosing details and then putting these details together, bearing in mind that you must find the correct title, a good topic sentence, and then a nice planning for your paragraph divided into 2 sections, for instance, linked correctly with conjunctions and linking words, and then finally with a very suitable concluding sentence. This is all for lesson 4. Next time I will send you the corrections by Word documents to the faculty's sites. All the exercises from now on will be sent by Word documents to our faculty's sites. Thank you for your attention.